kind of sweet, actually. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Dusty Mac, and thank you for joining me on the Season 1 finale of What We Do in the Shadows. This one's Season 1, Episode 10, Ancestry. So I'm not sure if that means we're going to be getting maybe some more history of these three vampires that we've come to know over this last season, or if we're possibly going to be getting another vampire possibly that's related to them, or somebody else. The only thing I know is Guillermo probably won't be that vampire that gets turned. Last time we had the biannual vampire orgy, and it did not go well for Nadja and Laszlo. They're just basically abusing Guillermo, and then Nandor told him he needed to get his childhood friend to come to the orgy because he's a virgin. Got to the party and became not a virgin very quickly, but he did that, and he was just feeling... He was really being torn up about it all episode. But then Laszlo was trying to impress Nadja with his centuries-long pornography. I was going to say filmography as pornography, but it doesn't work. So yeah, they did not have a very good outcome for their orgy. It might not have been as bad of an orgy as Mike's was back in 32. At least there was a little bit of banging going on in this one, but none of the vampires, unfortunately. And yeah, so they all just kind of left, and... that was that. But this is the season 1 finale, so I'm not sure if this show's gonna go big for a season finale or if it's just gonna be like another episode. But regardless, I know we're in for a laugh. So if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, once season 2 of What We Do in the Shadows comes out, which should be in about a week or two, the full season will be on day 1 as episode 1 premieres on YouTube. So if that interests you, as well as some Patreon exclusive movies, series, and polls, go check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's episode of What We Do in the Shadow. This one is season 1, episode 10, Ancestry. Let's do it. And as always, I got my gamer subs here. This is raw, or no, this is good.
That might be a familiar
Very
job.
red like blood.
Calling it a job would imply that it pays. So it's more of a vocation.
Where are you throwing that away?
I thought by now I'd be like Armand, but sometimes I feel like I'm halfway to a Renfield.
Pretty much.
And it's lonely.
Guillermo the Great. Rolls off the tongue pretty well.
Getting paid. But you know what they say, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Let's go. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead and out of this world. Let's do it.
I have an envelope for you.
Pop it in there.
Can you just like pop it open a little bit?
I can't read it, it's too dark in here.
I had your DNA tested.
How did they get the DNA? Did they steal my semen?
What? No.
I won't have my semen stolen again.
No.
Again.
Some witch decided to steal my semen to a semen spell. Then they got semen everywhere. But this seems much more above board, so.
How'd they get the semen from you without you knowing? I'll laugh if he's like the first person or whatever everyone's derived from.
You have 200,000 direct living descendants. That's a lot.
Semen was spread.
Well,
Becoming a vampire came at a strange time in my life. I was married to 37 women. My 37 wives, they were just afraid. Because I'm a vampire floating outside the window. Hey, kitties.
I love that he's supposed to be like this conqueror, and he's just sitting on the couch like
Last
that.
time I saw them.
one of them living right here in Staten Island, Madeline.
Guillermo has had my DNA tested.
Be careful, that's not evil witches trying to pinch your semen.
He's gone through that.
I actually had everyone's DNA tested.
How did you get our DNA?
Literally leave it laying everywhere. Here's yours, Nadja.
Don't test me!
Okay, forget that.
So, last.
Don't you dare.
Not in front of the group, I
Oh,
think.
ding,
ding.
How old is Colin Robinson?
Frankly, I would be flattered if witches collected my semen. It says here
Nobody.
that I am 100% white.
Just can't say white on your paper. Oh, wow. 100% white. He has
200,000 descendants living today.
Well done, chap.
Hello?
I like that Laszlo was impressed.
Don't let the witches find out about it. They use it to make magnets.
Magnets?
Magnets.
Don't ruin it.
I wouldn't think of ruining it.
Thank you.
Genghis Khan
I knew it.
has over 16 million.
So did you get your DNA tested, Guillermo?
I did, but you probably wouldn't be interested in.
Yes, probably not.
Thank you.
Nobody cares about
So,
Guillermo.
which I already knew. There's the Dutch family. I think it's Van Helsing. That's. I have Van Helsing DNA in my blood.
Oh, shit.
But he's not real, so.
Is he
He's
direct?
not real. Is he?
He's a direct descendant of him, isn't he?
I mean, vampires are real, but.
So why wouldn't a vampire killer
I
be real?
suppose there could be a vampire. I killed to accidentally.
He does have that in his blood, I guess. Maybe just don't tell the rest of them who you're related to.
When I was a human man, there was never a smile. One night, everything changed. Nigel came through the window, took my life, and let the darkness in. What the fuck have you got in your hand? Put that down. That's a wooden stake, you dickhead. Where did you get them from?
Amazon. So.
Well, then you get in your car and you drive back to the Amazon. Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Her name is Madeline. Going to give her some gifts. A little teddy bear.
It's not gonna be creepy to wake up to.
How does she look, Master?
Older than I was anticipating.
She's 94.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
young. She's stirring.
He's gonna scare her to death.
Madeline! Tap, 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 tap. This is...
Oh no. You I shouldn't have tapped on her window.
Guillermo, what is this feeling I am feeling?
Grief, Master.
I don't care for it.
Nandor, how am I supposed to get down?
Now you gotta take the stairs.
This is what,
I thought he could float. He floated when he was in battle with the other emotional vampire.
this is why you don't get attached to humans. They don't last long. And every time he comes back, our love is reignited. Then he is brutally decapitated. Hello. You have to be very careful in case Laszlo sees.
You can't have pictures, but he can have all his old porn?
Gregor, hear me.
Oh, no. Jesus. Nobody else cares. Oh, he's gonna get himself decapitated, isn't he?
Nandor has invited us to join him at the funeral.
Quite a hat.
It's in a church.
Oh, bloody hell.
Of course.
I can't go in there. Look at the pictures on the glass.
Can you go in there?
It's the Jeepers man.
He can go in, why can't we?
Because she's not a vampire.
Look at
I'm a
the-
vampire. I can go in. We find it to be fertile feeding ground.
No.
Can you go in and pay our respects? Fuck it. Fine.
We say goodbye to Madeline Darvish. Another figure. Please rise.
Oh my god.
Why was is running? Because of the blood. It is a lovely service, but I'm on fire.
I'm gonna go too. I'd rather watch TV.
Guillermo, I'm on fire. Get some water.
That's a holy water, Guillermo. Come on, bro.
That's holy water. You're trying to kill me? She died too young.
Inadvertently.
1096 escape patient.
What the hell? Jesus.
Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that!
What kind of powers does he have? I thought he was just like a human that remembers his past life. Helmets are important even when you're apparently like an undead guy now somehow.
Jesk?
Jesk.
Jesk, you shouldn't be here.
Our destiny cannot be denied.
Oh
Who's this,
shit.
my darling?
Does he know of Gregor or Jesk?
I am here for Nadja. Nadja is my wife. I should cut your head off.
Laszlo, you don't need to do that.
I always have. I know who you are. You get reborn, you try and find her, and I cut your head off.
When I was a street thief. When I was a naval officer. When I was a mouse.
I was a cat. We can do this all night. Every time Del Boy turns up, you start crying. I'm not having that. You're my sweet baby. I'm here to stop that kind of jive.
That's kind of sweet, actually, Laszlo.
Should we get on with it?
No, let him have at least one full life.
I suggest you fuck off and never darken our doorstep again. That understood?
Goodbye.
Maybe I'll see you in the next life.
Yeah, maybe you won't.
Okay.
Here's your surprise.
No!
Bloody no.
Laszlo, what the
I swear that had nothing to do with me. I'll leave you some time alone with whatever his name is.
Jesk.
I'll see you soon.
He's going way too slow for that to decapitate him, though. If he has Van Helsing blood in him,
What was the
could he even
results of your ancestry test?
drink from him? I'm not sure.
Mexican
Piñata farm.
piñata farmers.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Someone's got to breed those colorful donkeys. Thank you for helping me tonight. Even though you did throw holy water onto me. Ah, my burns from the holy water that you threw on me. One more year as my familia. Good night. Guillermo, you having a serious thought?
No.
He's thinking something.
Good night, master.
You're not gonna get your refund if your one's missing. Damn, his latent vampire killing abilities are coming out. That's gotta be a bad omen. Let's talk about it. Alright everybody, that was the season 1 finale of What We Do in the Shadows. That one was season 1, episode 10, Ancestry. And we did learn a lot about everybody, especially Guillermo, because he did the vampire's DNA ancestry, and it turns out that Nandor actually has a bunch of people living, not as much as Genghis Khan, but still a respectable number of living ancestors. We didn't learn anything about Nadja or Laszlo's family, which maybe that'll come up in the future because well, I don't know, because he said put it in the burn pile, but I'm not sure if maybe they'll find it in the next season or something, if that'll like continuously come up or something. So Guillermo is related to the Van Helsings, and once he learned that, it's almost like something snapped in his brain and he's not like thinking vampire anymore. He like shuddered and threw those spikes away. They like went with a fury into those portraits of Nandor, Nadja, and Laszlo. So I think that might be coming out a little bit more next season, especially because as we saw, he just got another year added on to being a familiar. So, you know, going on 11 years. And then we had that wrap up with Gregor. Honestly, I thought it was setting up for like a big fight between Gregor and Laszlo, but not really. You know, they kind of he kind of told him that, you know, this is my woman, and they let him have a full life. You know, finally you can have one life that's just yours. So that was nice of him. And he puts the helmet on and he goes straight through that line, cutting his head off. So that thread's cut. So yeah, you know, everyone's kind of happy except for Guillermo, but I don't know, he did find a little bit more of himself in this episode, so that was cool. This whole season has just been hilarious. Not exactly what I thought the show was gonna be, but like it became so much more, just because it's like The Office, but if everybody was vampires. You know, like if that bat that bit Jim, if Jim actually became that vampire,
Bye, Dwight.
that's kind of what the show would be. Just hilarious. Every episode makes me laugh out loud. And like right now, my head right here really hurts. So that's kind of what this show is. It's just hilarious and just constant jokes. And I love it. I can't wait to watch some more. So thank you, every single one of you, for voting on What We Do in the Shadows. I'm glad this won because I have been wanting to watch it for a long time. And I got 4 seasons to watch now. So, yeah, anyway, guys, what did you think of this episode? And what do you think Nadja and Laszlo's ancestry would have shown? Let me know your thoughts and comments and theories in the comment box down below. And remember, if you guys like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. For example, once season 2 of What We Do in the Shadows comes out, which should be in about a week or two, the full season will be on day 1 as episode 1 premieres on YouTube. So if that interests you, as well as some Patreon exclusive movies, series, and polls, go check that out. If not, they'll be on YouTube soon. And yeah, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're going to go outside, wear that mask. Don't be an ass. And I will see you very soon for season 2 of What We Do in the Shadows. Take it easy, guys.
They got semen everywhere.
Nom, nom, nom.